What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. I'm getting joined by my guy. Please introduce yourself for everybody. Loki.
Yo, it's Loki, the boss guy again. PRN's own, Mr. Classic. Yeah, I'm in the building with Steve. Yo, let's go.
How you feeling, my guy?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm chilling.
I'm glad to hear it, man. How was your holiday season and all that? All that stuff was Gucci?
Yeah, it was amazing. I had mad fun.
That's dope,
yeah.
Man. Good shit. I'm looking forward to a new year, man. It's the first interview on the channel for the entire new year. So you're setting the bar now. You know what I'm saying, my guy? You're setting the bar. What's planned? Do you have anything planned for 2022 battle wise?
Oh yeah. Right now I'm preparing for March Mayhem 2. We have this event coming up in March. This March Mayhem 2 is going to be the second installment of our March Mayhem series. So I'm going against somebody, you know, spicy. So yeah, I'm preparing for that. That will be my first match for this year. And after that, I'm only going to be battling top tiers, you know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
This is kind of like,
give
like
us,
giving him a shot.
Give us, so like I talked to you about this off camera a little bit, but I do want to get kind of the full like background, you know what I'm saying, of like what led us to this point. You're one of the fan favorites on the channel. I always get all the comments, fucking the energy god, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody always hypes it up. I'm a fan of the energy that you bring to the reg, but you don't start like that, right? So I kind of want to get the background, how long you've been battling. They brought it up in a few battles that you've done shit in South Africa. Like you've actually gone and battled in leagues outside of Nigeria. I kind of want the 411 on that. And then pretty much whatever direction you want to take it from there. But like, give us who is Loki? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did we get to this point? Give me the breakdown.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it was simple for me. I wanted to do battle rap, and I figured like if I really want to go into it, I should go to where this thing is really happening. So I put my things together, and I went to South Africa to join the league. I actually, you know, I've been watching Smack and all these niggas for a while.
We lost them.
So I've always wanted to be part of battle rap. I just put my things together. And, yeah, and it's been good. Yo,
right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You broke up after you were saying you were watching URL.
Oh yeah, I was watching URL. That was about 8 years ago or 9 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I was watching URL. I was watching Tay-Rock and Charlie Clips, actually. Tay-Rock versus Charlie Clips, the first one they did. And I fell in love with battle rap. I'm like, I got to do this. This is what I want to do. So I started doing my research and
the connection's killing us.
Found,
hopefully he gets it back together. We'll be all right. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, Steve. Sorry, man.
Sorry, we lost you again. So you were saying you were watching the old Clips battle and you were like, yo, I really got to get into this. You start doing your research and everything like that. So that was 8 years ago when we first started getting into it, that we said?
Yeah, that was about 8 to 9 years ago. I was watching Tay-Rock versus Charlie Clips, the first one they did. So I figured this is what I want to do because I just started doing music at that point. I just started doing it, you know, on the platform, but they were not really, you know, pushing me to where I want to be. So I'm like, let me just go into battle rap. So I found a league in South Africa, and they wanted me to come over there and do a tryout. I just packed my bags, got my things together, and I went to South Africa, you know, and I started battling over there before I discovered PRN in Nigeria, and I had to come back.
That's dope though. And like I see, this was my thing. You guys can go back and watch the reviews to the reactions that I did to his battles too. When people bring it up, I look what is the mentality that would ever be viewed as negative? Like I don't understand that. That sounds super fucking dope. How many people can be like, yo, I just fuck it. I packed my bags and went to South Africa, decided to battle out there for a while. Like that sounds baller to me.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? When I got to South Africa, I was running with Scrambles for Money for about 2 to 3 years. Then I started my own league. I started my own league, Lyrical Freedom Battle Rap League. I started my own league because I was so in tune with battle rap. I just feel like this is all I want to do. I don't want to do nothing else, just battle rap. Yeah, I guess the motivation is different for all of us. What pushes us to do what we want to do is kind of different. I came into this game, trying to be the best in it. I really want to do this. This is my life. I made it my life to be part of battle rap. So I guess it's different for everybody.
How's it feel present date? Because you guys are getting some traction finally. You know what I'm saying? Like BRN's definitely got some super talented cats over there now. You know what I'm saying? That you're getting respect from the other leagues and shit like that. What's the vibe in BRN right now coming into 2022?
The vibe in BRN right now is wild, man. It's wild because we're trying to host the biggest event. As our first event, we're trying to outdo what we did last year. And I think the owners, the John and Flow Show, they are really trying to outdo themselves. This is going to be one of the biggest cards. I mean, if not the biggest card, because the BRN cards are coming from everywhere. The ones in Abuja, the ones in Kaduna, the ones in Onisha, everybody, they're coming from everywhere, and we all them listing in Lagos. So it's going to be big, man. It's going to be big. There's tension right now. The spirit is high, Yo, Steve, you've been part of the group before.
Ready, bro. I can imagine, dog. I know it's getting spicy in there, man.
Yeah, it is. The tension is high. It's very, very high, man. Everything is spicy right now, So yeah, we're looking forward to that. We are looking forward to
that. Did y'all put out the lineup yet?
Yeah, there is a lineup. The official card, the flyer is coming out this week.
This week? All right, cool. I'll take a look out for it. What battles are you looking forward to?
Oh man, I'm looking forward to G Zone versus Gaddafi. That's gonna be a crazy one. I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to Pen Priest versus U3. Pen Priest is going against U3. That's another crazy matchup right there. Oh man, we got Advocate versus Ibrayo. Ibrayo, the nigga I battled last time. That's Ibrayo, and he's going against this other cat from Abuja, I think. Advocate is a mad motherfucker. He's a mad MC. He can rap for Jesus Christ. I mean, that nigga crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. So the card is stacked, Steve. The card is kind of stacked and it's heavy. It's all every matchup. Any of those cards can could headline the card anytime, any day.
I think it's dope that there's still so many cats out there that you're saying are like dangerous that I still haven't even heard yet. Like I've been digging into BRN as much as the next cat. You know what I'm saying? Since I caught wind. And there's still cats that people are like, nah, look, you gotta wait till you hear so and so. Wait till you hear so and so. Like I'm fucking hyped for it, bro. I can't wait to see like the card. I can't wait to see just the development in general. You know what I'm saying? So that's March. That's March, you said?
It's amazing. It's amazing how John and Flo were able to bring everybody together because, in Nigeria, we have a whole lot of talents, but there's no platform to exhibit our talents. You understand? That is one of the reasons why I moved to South Africa in the first place because there is no marketing for battle rap in Nigeria at the moment. Now, John and Flo came up with this idea and they got all of us together in one room. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You should be expecting greatness from PRN because them cats are crazy. Like, they're all crazy. I mean, there's nothing else I can say at this point because I've watched all their battles. I met some of them. Slim Buck is going against, I think, Queen Mother. You know Queen Mother, right? You know about Queen Mother. Now, the fire from that, the tension from that battle alone, kept everybody on their toe. And Fifth is going against one other fire guy. Like, it's crazy, John. Like, it's crazy. How John and Flo were able to do this I think it's magical.
That's dope. That's dope. Moto versus Buck is gonna be fucking. That's gonna be wild. She gotta have a lot to say too, because her name gets brought up in everybody else's battles. I'd be excited to see her snap on somebody, yo. I think Buck might have his hands full with her on that one too. If I was, I'm like, yo, she gotta be just sitting back, just collecting bars. Like, all right, another one. Let's go.
She's been prepping though. She reached out to me a couple of days ago. She was asking me about my battle, how I'm preparing for it. I think she's getting ready and she's fire. Like she's always fire on the card. I love to speak with Mother. I wish I could speak with Mother on every card because she's fire. She bring a whole, different kind of feeling to the card, being a female MC and all. I can't wait to see that battle.
That's gonna be fucking dope, man. All right, so let's focus back on you. All right, you got the media thing going too, which is super fucking dope. I love being able to see some of the behind the scene chats that you have with the guys. I think that it gives a, I think it adds to like kind of like the WWE style to the battles. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to know the people outside of the 15 minutes of fame while they're spitting and shit like that, and start to fall in love with personalities and things. I think that's super fucking dope. I think it's gonna be important too. What was your inspiration for that, or what do you plan on actually doing with that? Is that like a permanent, you think, fixture for you, or just something you're dabbling with? Like, talk to me.
Okay. When I joined BRN, I caught wind of what's it called? KOG. He was doing this podcast at the time. So I kind of like figure, man, we need a behind the scene kind of feeling. We need, videos. I'm not a fan of audio, interviews and things like that. So he was doing a radio station thing back then. So I just called John. I'm like, yo, I want to be doing behind the scenes and all that, so that BRN can get closer to the world. People can get to know us, beside the battle thing, just to bring us closer to the fans. So I figured I could do that, and I started doing it. Yeah, it's straight out of Asgard.
Are you
And I
enjoying
can't
it? Does it sound like something you're gonna stick with?
Yes, it is something I've been doing for a very long time. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's dope, man. I think it's dope to see it. I think that having that extra added layer of personality, you know what I'm saying? I think that it could end up becoming a super important part. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like they do like the face offs and shit like that in URL. Like I think you're gonna start adding that little bit of personality to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have been receiving a whole lot of backlash from my niggas, because sometimes they just say shit on camera and they expect me not to put it out. I'm like, yo, I'm fan of the media now, so I gotta put it out.
That's wild. How you just done battling someone and be like, come over here real quick. Come here real quick. All right. So let's address a couple of the
Yeah.
things that get brought up to you, right? So I know in a lot of battles, people
Okay.
bring up that you're part of a cult. And for those who are international viewers, my understanding is cults in Nigeria is the equivalence of just being associated with a gang in America. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that accurate?
Uh,
Are you a part of cult life? Like what all is that? Explain that to me and the viewers who don't know, who are just ignorant to it.
okay. Like you said, it's like a gang thing in the United States. If you're okay, I started like very very bad in life. My life has been a roller coaster. So back in school, is either I joined a group, or I become some low life in the street, and I don't want to be that, because I'm a very stubborn guy. I go all out when I'm angry. So I just figure I should be part of this group. And all my family, my family, they're all part of it, right from my elder brother to the last one, to me. So it's just something I had to do. It's not really something that, you know, I just jump into. And that was way back in school. But these BRN cats, they will never let it go. They will keep talking
Gotcha.
about it till they get
Gotcha,
tired of
gotcha, gotcha,
it.
gotcha, gotcha. So that's more of something of your
Yeah.
upbringing, more so than like your day to day.
Yes. Nah, it's not more like a day-to-day thing. I don't really gang bang anymore. I'm straight now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And then how about so this is real weird. There's two things that confuse me about Nigerian culture, right? There's two things that just baffle me, right?
Okay.
Is number one, I definitely feel like there's a demonization, right? Between marijuana
Yeah.
and pornography. I feel like for some reason, every time the comments come up and stuff like that, there's always that. So like I know that they've made statements about calling people drug addicts because they smoke weed, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these are like huge cultural differences to me. And like the idea of porn for some reason, like every time I start posting about some wild shit like that, the comments are always like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like I'm the weird one. Like what? Like all right, maybe I'm the weird one. What's going on with that? So have I picked up on that accurately? Because with the punchlines and stuff like that, it's hard to tell hyperbole sometimes from culture. You know what I'm saying? So like, is that the actual vibe over there? Like explain that to the international viewers.
Okay, yeah. You see, some Nigerian cats, I'll say some Nigerian people don't want to be associated with porn or people that smoke weed. They think it's kind of like devilish. They feel like if you're watching porn, then you must be some, you must be a gruesome nigga, like you must be a gruesome fuck. So they don't want, even if they go, into in their room and play porn, they will not tell you that they just finished watching porn. They see you watching porn and now it becomes a problem. You understand? They just don't want to associate themselves with people that watch porn. Now, talk about weed, it's not something you can do unless you are free. Like, like me now, I've been living by myself since I was 15 or 12, so I've probably been smoking weed since then. There are some people back then that don't even want to talk to me because I smoke weed. You understand? So yeah, to them it's kind of devilish. It's Nigeria is a religious country.
I got
They
you.
take things too serious over here.
That makes sense. When you said that the devilish part of it and everything like that, I could see how religious views would conflict from that and create those social standards and shit.
Exactly.
That makes sense. All right. See,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get some insight myself because I've been trying to catch as many bars as I can. And you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. So,
I'm never gonna catch everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the comment section is for. People to break stuff down. But I figure I got one of y'all on the horn, I gotta run a couple of these scenarios by y'all because I'd be confused. People be yelling at me and shit. Like I'm fucking weirdo over
yeah,
here.
let's do it. Let's do it, Steve. Let's do
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. As far as those
it.
two things, like I was like, what? All right, cool. So as of right now, as far as tiers go, let's talk tiers now, right?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
you said after this year you're not taking nothing but top tier battles, right? As of right now, who is considered like is this something that's spoken about often? Like who's considered top tier right now in BRN? Or is this just
In
completely open?
BRN, no, it's not open. In BRN, I think Slim Buck will be at the top of everybody's list, but not at the top of my list. I got fifth at the top of my list. But the general consensus right now is Slim Buck is the top vet in BRN. I would say fifth is my, top one in BRN right now.
Okay. But like,
Yeah.
is top tier just a person then? Well, I'm saying like, where's the cutoff? Like, is there? It's a tier, right? So I'm assuming that there's like 10 to 15 heads that are considered this, or whatever the case, or five. You know, I'm like, what is it? Like, who are the ones that you're after? When you said I'm only accepting battles from top tiers after this, who did you have in your mind? Like, who's got the target on them?
Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the Bucks, the fifth, the Damidizi, the Pempris, the Gaddafi. All these niggas are champions, man. We do this World Cup thing in the group, and all these guys that I've mentioned actually won this championship at one time. You understand? Dr. Cardio is another champ. Like, you niggas need to look out for that nigga. He's a doctor actually, so he's gruesome too. He's very, very gruesome. That nigga crazy. So yeah, my top five would be fifth, Buck, Gaddafi, Pempris, and Dr. Cardio.
Of those right now, if you
Now,
battled, who do you think you could take?
right now I'm gunning for Pempris. He
Pempers
hears
next.
in all my rounds. I'm gunning for that. Yes. So I'm looking forward to Pempris next, hopefully. If not, I think I'm going to battle Spiky. But if that doesn't work out, I'm getting Pempris. Yeah, I'm gunning for Pempris. I'm trying to kill that nigga. We were supposed to battle though. We were supposed to battle last year, I think, but the thing didn't start on time, so I had to leave the venue. That was before I joined BRN though. It was on another league. So right now I don't roll with any other league except for BRN because I just got it all in BRN right now. Everything is just BRN right now for me. So I'm not gonna do it on another league. If it's not on BRN, then I'm not doing it. But if it's on BRN, then yeah, Pempris is what I'm gonna battle next. We already talked about it. We've been going back and forth for a while now, so I think it's time.
I got you. That is especially if you got the history there. Do you think that because we were just talking about like how he did the leagues and NSA and shit like that? What's the
Yeah.
attitude in BRM? Because y'all do be clowning each other when you step out to the other leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard Pen Priest go and get clowned for fucking battling in the other league too, and previous losses are still being held against people and shit like that, regardless of what league that are held on. So what's the attitude right now? Like, is it cool for y'all to go and just wherever you want, or is it like, nah, like BM, we're really trying to like buckle down here? Like, what's the vibe between the battlers?
Well, the vibe is good actually. The thing is, in Nigeria, we kind of like we loyal to a sport. Loyalty goes a long way, especially when it comes to entertainment. You understand? Them other leagues are not giving us a chance, like to really be who we want to be, like do what we want to do. They favor their cats more. It's only right to BRN, kind of like favor us more in terms of what we do. Now, if we go to another league and lose, that would be bad for us. That would look bad on us. So if you're part of BRN and you go to another league, you go battle on another league and you lost that battle, man. It's over for you on BRN.
Yeah, you're gonna be hearing about
You
that one
went
for a
outside.
while.
Yeah, so they'll be on you for a while. They'll talk about it. Every battle, they'll clown you for it. So that's why some cats like me, I don't think I will ever battle on another league because, to be honest, they can't do shit for me, Steve. They can't do nothing for me. And BRN is not stopping anybody from going to other leagues to battle. It's not something most of us will look for. Like, it's not something we will want to do because we just love BRN too much. I mean, BRN is where it's at. BRN is where it's at right now. I mean, we're living the battle rap world. BRN is where everything's at right now. I wouldn't go to another league.
All right, so now let's talk on you now, right? Let's talk about your development. All right. What is it that you are trying to get better at? Because I did notice when talking about like who the top tiers are, you did not list yourself. So what do you think you need? What's like the improvement? What's like, yo, I got this. This is what I'm working on to bring it to the next level.
Okay, so I'm just being honest. If I put myself in that list, I'll be lying to myself. You understand? I don't think I'm bar-wise in terms of my battles and my catalog, like everything that I've done. I think I'm up there yet, but I'm not recognized as one of the top 5 yet. So if I battle Pempress and kill Pempress, I'll be in that list. It's just how it works. If I put myself in that list, I'll be lying to you and lying to myself and lying to the people. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to take this battle one at a time. I think I'm done. Everything I did, I kind of like planned it out. I figure if I battle 2 mid-tier cats, I'm a vet in the league. You understand? I'm a certified vet. That's no question about that. So it's left for me to pick who I want to battle. Before this battle was set up with Spicy, he's gonna hit me up and say I should pick 5 people I want to go against. I'm like, it's okay. Just throw anybody in the Lions den. I'm gonna kill him anyway. So that's how it goes for me. Right now, I think I'm done. I'm done doing freebies. I just want to kill the top 10 battle rappers right now so I can be where I'm supposed to be. So niggas can talk about me and call me a top 10, like
I got you.
Top 5. We don't really
I do think too. I do agree that if you body Pen Priest, that definitely puts you in that discussion. And I don't think anyone would be able to argue that either. You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, that's definitely one of those battles that cement shit. But like back to the question as far as development, what do you need to work on in your opinion, right? Because you and I don't agree with everything. You've been in my comment section. I've seen you in the comments. You don't agree with everything that I say all the time either. You know what I'm saying? So in your words, in your own words, like you got these battles that you're looking forward to. What do you need to improve on to bring it to that top tier level when you go to clash with these cats?
Okay. I think I need to incorporate multis with my thing. I think I need to start doing multis because they kind of like love doing multis over here, and I don't want to be like every other battle rapper. So I think that's one of something I need to include in my writing and things. I pretty much do everything, and I got an edge, over everybody. I can perform like a motherfucker when I step on stage. Niggas know the vibe with me. So besides trying to do more of the multis in my rounds, I don't think I need to do anything else I'm good, Steve. I think I'm good. Before every battle, I call people up and ask them just their opinion on what they think I should do. If in terms of how I get to do what I do, they're like, "Oh, you good? So just do you, be you." So that's what I do every time. You understand? So I don't think I need to do anything else besides trying to buy more fans with this multi thing. People kind of like love multis here. They go crazy for multis, and I like people to go crazy when I rap. So I want to include that in my bars now. That's all I'm trying to do right now. I don't think I need to do anything else.
All right, you heard it here, guys. Look out for the multis and the battles coming up. I definitely think adding a little bit of the technician, a little bit more technicality to the bars, I can definitely see how that would help. So I'm there with you. I think it's going to be dope. Who is your next opponent? Was it Too Spicy, you said?
Yeah, Spicy. His name is Spicy. He battled Trues. Yeah, he battled Trues back then. I think you do the review on his battle. he's part of them Hydra cats too. Toby and Dami, they're part of a group called Hydra.
Right.
They kind of like, yeah, they picked that nigga up, and the first battle, that's impressive. His first live battle, them niggas already picked him up and be like, you be part of Hydra and all that. They did a magazine cover for him. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good matchup. The guy's kind of good, but I'm not scared that they all die.
You think he's gonna die? What are you calling it? 3-0? What are you calling it?
I'll say 2-1.
2-1? Which round you giving him?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him the first round.
First one? All right. So we expect a slow start then?
Yeah, because of the shock value, I'm gonna give him the first round. But after that, it's done, man. It's done. I'm gonna treat this nigga like Danny Myers versus T-Rock, bro. It's done after the first round.
Yo, Danny left fucking Earth, dog.
I'm trying to. Yeah, Daddy was crazy. Daddy was crazy. And mind you, T-Rock is my favorite battle rapper. Like, he's my all-time favorite battle rapper. At one time I started acting like T-Rock. You feel me? But Danny did him dirty. Like you said, he dog walked him.
Bro, yeah. You still mad about that?
No, you said he Brian dog walked me. You know what that did to me in the group, Steve? Yo, that's what niggas are talking about. Every time I say something, they'll be like, yo, Steve said he Brian dog walked me. Like, shit crazy. You don't know how much effect you have on the group.
Honestly, I really don't. My view with the guys, like some of the guys reach out to me, like you and I talk sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you're someone that I'm cool with, so I don't feel weird reaching out and be like, "Yo, let's do an interview." You know what I mean? Let's get into it. I don't be knowing how none of these people feel about me. I'm sure half of them tell me to go suck a dick, and the other half of them fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like that's just life. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. It's all love, though. It's all love.
Yo, man, they take it way too serious. They take it way too serious. Like, these niggas don't play with battle rap. We love the culture. We've always loved the culture. We just need platforms. We just need, like, what you're doing right now is amazing. Like, they're anticipating this right now. They're waiting for me to come into the group and be like, oh, I'm done with the Steve interview, and then they can start talking, You have so much impact in the group. Like, it's amazing, Steve. Thank you.
That means everything to me. You have no idea. That means so much to me. I appreciate that, man. Because I really do fuck with y'all. Like, I can't, my face tells it all. I can't hide it if I like something or I don't like something. Like, my face is very readable. So, like, I've genuinely loved finding and discovering BRN and all the fucking talented cats that are there. And it fits really well, too, with the theme of the channel of going and discovering new music in the world and shit and giving a platform to people who may not have it.
And they fuck with you. Steve, and they fuck with you. It was I think somebody reminded me. Okay, I said I'm doing an interview with Steve, right? Then Fifth goes, ask him about the porn side. Why is he doing the porn? When was the first time he started doing porn reactions? I'm like, what? And they know about it. I thought I was the only one following you up on all the gang side. These niggas follow up. Like, they know all about you, Steve. They're waiting for me to get you on straight out of Asgard.
I told you I'm down with that already. So that's definitely coming. The porn stuff is great though. See, like, I didn't know that I was going to do reactions, right? I didn't come on YouTube and be like, I'm going to be a music reactor. I did everything before I decided what I felt comfortable with. What was my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to fail at a lot of shit before you really settle down with what's comfortable for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I tried to do a lot of shit and this is what panned out, and this is what I loved and had the most passion for. So this is what we stuck with. But yeah, I was up there. We was judging the cheeks and shit like that. We did midget porn. We did fucking anime porn. We did everything, dog. We just sitting there analytically, like, no, yeah. Like, yeah, you have to look at the length. This shit was hilarious, like a 20-minute fucking video, but it was good.
Oh wow. Oh man, it's been good talking to you, Steve.
Yeah, same, man. Is there anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you want to talk
about? Nothing really. I just want to say shout out to the BRN bosses, Jung and Flo. We appreciate you, even though we don't show it every time. Like, even though we are stubborn as fuck, we go against the rules sometimes. But we love you. We appreciate you. Please keep doing what you're doing. I will make sure we impress you every time.
Huge shout out to Jung, huge shout out to Flo. I can't overstate this enough. Again, everything that you guys put together over there, I've been fucking loving it. Hopefully, brick by brick, we grow it. You know what I'm saying? One new viewer a fucking day goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Bye.
Cool. All right, man. I appreciate you coming to fucking kick it with me a little bit, going over all this shit. We got a little bit of a background into you as a person, a little bit of background into the history, and then a lot to look forward to in the future, right? If we got a little bit of the background, we're looking forward to the battles, the new card. I want to see this new top tier Loki come out and shit. Like this is what we here for, man. We want to see the battles and shit. This is what we want. Also, guys, if you guys,
Thank you.
if you guys haven't been paying attention or following up with Loki's media side of things, go and check out the links. I'll leave them down in the comment. I'll get them from him for all the Bars Guardian, both the YouTube page as well as the stuff that they do on IG and everything like that. Make sure you check that stuff out. Yeah, anything else you want to say, my guy?
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Thank you for having me on your channel, man. I can't wait to get you straight out of Asgard. You know, I'm looking forward to that. The group, they're looking forward to that. They're trying to take your head off and peek into your mind. Man, they're waiting, they have to be so,
all right, we'll get it popping, my guy.
As soon as possible. And thank you for everything you're doing for the league in terms of interview. I know it's not easy. You take your time out to do this for us. I appreciate you. I appreciate the reactions and everything, Steve. Thank you.
It's does not go unappreciated, my guy. All right. As always, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. Look out for me on the Bars Guardian shit, man. I'm about to be up on that. Let's go.